All right, what's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Good to talk to everybody today. We are in the studio, and I'm live. Hi, I've been getting ready for the van trip. I wanted to check in. I wanted to see how you're all doing. You can see Charlie's doing well. We are live on the channel. I believe we're live. Yeah, we're live on the channel right now, and I can see you showing up in the comments section now. I see Amy Stellar and Tom Cigars, and I see Mariah Coyle and Forrest Norris and Eric Wolf and Pamela Lycos and Dick's Chicago. I see Rory Boris, and I see A. Vileshi and Victoria. I see you there, Victoria. And I see Crystal Handel and Rebecca and Paul Fender and Brenda Y and Danny Lee Andrews and J.C. Franklin, and all of y'all are looking good, and Charlie's looking good, and it's great to be here in the studio talking to you today. I appreciate it, and listen, lots going on, as you know, a lot is going on. You can call me if you want. I want to take a call at 510-925-1565. 510-925-1565. We can take a call. We can test the phone system. You can see I've got some stuff sitting on the couch back there. That's because I'm getting ready for the van trip. The phone is ringing. Let's see if it's working. Hello, you're on the air. Hello, you are on the air. Hello, do you hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you. Do you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you loud and clear, my friend. Loud and clear. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Kevin, a.k.a. DJ Kerosene, and I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, Tom.
Nice, DJ Kerosene. That sounds exciting. Like you're hot like fire. If the kerosene's on fire, you're hot like that, right?
Self-explanatory. You got it.
I got it, man. Like you light the kerosene, it's explosive like fire, and then it creates heat. You're hot, kerosene's hot. Put those two together, you got an explosion.
And dribble it all over the vinyl and just blow the speakers up.
Absolutely. Just spit that kerosene all over the vinyl like a magician sticking burning juggling swords down his throat.
Juggling swords in the musical form.
Yeah. So cool. Well, what's going on, man? What are you doing out there in your part of the world? I've not been live on the YouTube channel for a few days because I've been getting ready for the van trip, which will officially be. We'll be embarking. Charlie and I will officially be embarking on the van trip. And when I say the van trip, I mean the van life, because basically I'm moving into a van with Charlie, and that's going to be officially happening September 25th. But in the meantime, the van will probably be delivered here to me from Boho Vans. Check them out. Google Boho, B-O-H-O, Vans. Those guys are awesome. They're awesome. David and Brett, they're awesome. They were on Shark Tank. And their vans are incredible, and they do incredible work. And you can go watch them on Shark Tank. They're super cool dudes, and they're making this incredible van for me that I bought. I bought a van from them. They do such good work that I went and bought a van from them. And it's my van. It's my van. And I'm going to be driving around in it forever, basically. I'm going to be living in a van forever. I'm going to be the guy who lives in a van down by the river, and it's going to be amazing. So that's what's going on. I've got all my supplies. I'm getting everything in order. I'm going to be living off the grid. I'm bringing certain materials and things that are going to enable me to stay in contact, even if I'm out of cell phone range, satellite communication devices, etc. And we'll be doing this podcast as well as a new podcast. So wait, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I love the tiny home on wheels. That sounds dope.
Yeah, man, no, it's going to be super dope, man. And I'm going to record a rap album, by the way, entirely in the van. That's the concept. I'm going to record an entire rap album from the van. Sort of this studio and a new version of the studio is going to be loaded into the van in that road case. And I'm basically going to have a portable van studio, which I'm going to be going out into, the middle of nowhere and just jamming. Charlie and I, we're going to be jamming on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when you record it, I'll play it. That's what I'm here for. You dig?
Yeah, word up, man. I do dig it, man. I do dig it big time. I big time dig it. Absolutely, I do. Yep. Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah, we're gonna get her done.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. But no, things are going good with me. I'm doing real good. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it. And
Appreciate you taking
that's
the
what's
call. You said
happening.
You got a question for me.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Thanks for reminding me. I almost forgot what I was doing there for a second. So I am going to be making an announcement soon about my podcast. But if have you listened to my podcast before, the Tom Green podcast?
I tuned in to the IT episode.
Yeah.
Because I was reminiscing on the episode. I don't know if it would be considered the podcast, but remember when you had Exhibit?
Yeah.
Like
Word.
mad years ago. So that brought that one back for me, man.
But the current version of the podcast is on audio, like on the audio, called the Tom Green Podcast. Do you ever do that, where you listen to that? Because there's a lot of content on there that's not on YouTube,
Okay, I gotta tap that subscribe button then.
Yeah. So check this out. There's going to be an announcement about that next week that's going to be really exciting, some big news. But I'm also going to be making the announcement on that podcast about the podcast. But this is not the podcast yet because I haven't hit record yet. This is just for you guys on YouTube right now. All of this magic that's happening, right? We're making some broadcasting magic right now. I would think that you would agree with that, wouldn't you, MC Kerosene?
Yeah, DJ. Former MC, current DJ, but you're the
Word.
multiple platform. Man.
Word up.
Multiple platform, man.
Okay, so check this out, DJ Kerosene. Check this out. I want you to kick off this episode of the Tom Green Podcast. I'm going to hit record right now in my computer, and that will be the beginning of the audio version of the Tom Green Podcast that we'll post later today, okay? So I'm going to count down from 5, okay? I'm going to go 5, 4, 3,
Gotcha.
but I'm not going to say the 2 or the 1, okay? Because that's like silent, right? But you got to count you count the 2 and the 1 in your head, and then when it gets to 0 in your head, that's when I want you to say, yo, this is DJ Kerosene, and you're listening to the Tom Green Podcast, okay?
I got you.
Okay. And then I don't have an opening. So, maybe I should actually get some music. 1 second. Let's see. 1 second. Let me get this set up here. One second here. 1 second. I got an idea. Okay, so this is let me see here. I gotta see what I'm doing here. Okay. I thought I had an instrument track open on this already. I didn't do that. Well, this is what I'll do.
Working the wizardry over there?
Yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll do it on the MPC because I don't have the keyboard turned on. 1 second. Okay.
Which MPC are you rocking with?
I got myself an MPC X right here. Modern MPC. A modern MPC.
I just dove back into my beat making journey last night on the Machine 2.
Nice, very nice. This is interesting. This is not set up right. Okay, there we go. Shit. I should have done this earlier. Yeah. Okay, we'll have no music for this one. I gotta fix something.
Acapella.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just start talking, okay? That's embarrassing.
All right.
Wait a second here. Let me work this out another way. I'm just gonna create a new track. I'll just do this later. Am I in the wrong freaking
right.
template here? What did I do wrong? Things were going so perfectly. Wow. Shit. Okay, I'll put the music in after. That's okay. All right, DJ Kerosene, you ready? Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, then you go 2, 1 in your head, and then 0, you say, yo, 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 this is DJ Kerosene, and say where you're from, and then say you're listening to the Tom Green podcast, okay? Ready?
Got you.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
Peace. What up? This is DJ Kerosene reporting live from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm listening to the Tom Green podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Tom Green podcast. Thank you, DJ Kerosene, for the lovely introduction.
You already know, Tom.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling today. I'll talk to you soon, okay, my friend?
Appreciate you. Be safe on that road, man.
All right. Peace. That was DJ Kerosene, and you are listening to the Tom Green podcast today. We're streaming also simultaneously on youtube.com/Tom Green. What's up, YouTube? So if you want to watch the podcast, you can watch over there. And as you know, if you've been following along, I'm getting ready to take off on the road in the van with Charlie, who you know and love. You can follow Charlie at Charlie the Potcake Dog. Charlie spelled Charley, Charlie the Potcake Dog. You can follow her on Instagram, and if you've been following her already, you know that we're really excited because we're getting ready to take off in this amazing van that I'm having built, that I've acquired, that I've purchased. I've made a big investment in Webovision, and I've purchased a van from Boho, B-O-H-O vans. Go check them out online. They make amazing... That's going to be the new home of Webovision. That's going to be the new home of the Tom Green podcast, and big announcement coming soon. Not going to make it now, but there's a big announcement coming soon about the future of my podcasting world, okay? And I really can't wait for you to find out about it. But more on that later. For now, I'm going to be taking off on the road, doing this van trip. I am so excited about it. I have all sorts of technology, I have survival gear, I have fishing equipment, I have food, I have gas, I have propane. I am going to be living off the grid. I will not be going to shopping centers for supplies. I'm bringing all of my food and supplies with me. I will be cooking and preparing all of my own food on an open flame or on a gas stove that I'll be bringing with me. And I'm also bringing this podcast studio in its new mobile form, as well as recording studio, and I will be podcasting and recording a rap album and possibly a country album as well. Depending on if inspiration strikes, as I make my way around this beautiful country we call the United States of America, or as we say in this country, America for short. You can call me right now if you have any questions about the van trip, and I'll gladly answer them, and then we can kind of set the tone for what this is going to be. Again, Charlie's my new potcake dog. Charlie is taking a little nap right now, and Charlie and I, we're all geared up and getting ready to come on the road with you. You can call me right now at 510-925-1565. Phone is ringing off the hook. Let's take a call. Ask me a question about my upcoming van trip. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from, my friend?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, you're surprised? You're on the air. You got to turn the volume down. Everybody, when you call, turn the volume down of your computer. I can tell he hasn't done that yet.
The computer is ready.
Yeah. Okay. So what's your name and where are you calling from? And do you have a question about what's happening here on Webovision? Van life, the future of Webovision.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan, my wife and I.
Yeah.
Ever since we first saw you in the Pepsi commercials.
Yeah, oh yeah, wow, yeah, that's right.
And, we followed you on MTV, and I got your book, Hollywood Causes Cancer, and your album, Prepare for Impact.
Nice. Very good. Thank you so much for getting all that stuff.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you fine, yeah. You just stopped talking, though, in the middle of a sentence. Is there something wrong?
Yeah, I was having a technical issue, but I got it now.
What was
Can you hear me
happening?
okay?
Were you hearing me and yourself back a few seconds later?
No, I got it. I accidentally muted you when I was trying to turn the speakerphone on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, listen, this is complicated, right? We're in the future. We haven't done this before. There's no dress rehearsal here. We're just winging it. I forgive you if you forgive me for creating an environment that is potentially confusing, right? That's what's fun about it, though, right? That's what's fun about it. You don't know what's going to happen. It's just a weird thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy about the environment you're creating.
Yeah, good, good. And you've noticed I'm creating a positive environment, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I see you on there.
What?
When I start talking, it cuts you off, so I stop talking to let you finish.
Oh, okay. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not supposed to do that.
Okay, can I ask you something real quick?
Sure, yeah. I mean, you're going to just bail on that last sentence, or you're not going to finish that last
I didn't hear
sentence?
you. I'm sorry.
I was kind of curious to know what you were going to say, but if you want to change.
I saw when you're yelling at the people for saying for giving you a hard time about your pizza and about the butter LOL.
Oh yeah.
Don't let them get you down though. You know, you're the best.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
remember
not.
when you used to do Webovision and people would call in and tell you to do a barrel roll and it would ruin your day.
I love that. Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I want you to be happy.
Yeah. No, I love that though. I love barrel roll. I mean, I actually say barrel roll all the time. I actually do that. I actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Can I ask you something?
You just did. You just asked me a question right there. You said, "Can I ask you something?" Right? So.
Well, my name is Bill.
So
I'm
that
from
was already
Maryland.
no. I'm just saying that was already a question, right? You said, "Can I ask you
Yeah.
something?" But you didn't request permission to ask that. So, well, why bother?
It's something
Just
I've
go
been
ahead
wanting
and
to
ask.
you about for a long time.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and ask. Yeah.
But yeah, my name is Bill. I go by Bill Kwando, like Taekwondo on the YouTube.
Nice.
And you had remember when Prepare for Impact came out?
I do.
You had a DVD that came with it.
I absolutely do.
You had a sort of a trailer for the album.
Sure, probably, yeah.
Well, you had a song that you never released on the album that was amazing. You're like, Hollywood, California, that's where we're programming the beats that make the people go bananas. And then you started rapping really, really fast. I
Okay.
think it was called Give Me the Microphone.
Oh, was that
But it
not on
never
the
came
album?
out, and I was always hoping that you'd maybe release it somewhere.
That was not on the album?
No, it was just on the DVD.
I did not know that. Yeah. I think I forgot about that, but yeah, I don't know why that wasn't on the album. You're right. I don't know why, but yeah, I'll
It
go.
was such a good song.
I'm gonna have to
But
call.
You're like, you watched the OC because you're a pussy.
Yeah,
And then you started
Oh.
talking about the tongue blast of George Bushy.
Well, maybe you found out the reason right there why it's not on the album. I don't know, but no. let me call DJ Easy Mike Simpson from the Dust Brothers, and see if he can.
Yeah, that would be so great. I'm sorry to ask you about something so minutiae.
No, it's
I just
okay.
loved your rap stuff.
Yeah, it's all right.
Everybody loves MC Face. I know you don't talk about MC Face very much, but
yeah. No, well, we had a big falling out, so. But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I appreciate you bringing it up because I'm finally going to live my dream and really kind of double down on my pursuit of a rap career. Okay, so I'm building.
You're so good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm
so
No Comedian was amazing. People,
I appreciate
if you've never heard it, Google I'm No Comedian.
I'm so glad you like
He's
it.
dropping dope like this one. He ain't no joke.
Thank you. Yeah, to quote the great Rakim. But no. So listen.
I didn't even know that was a quote. See, that's a great thing. You have quotes from like Microphone Fiend and stuff in your
Yeah,
stuff.
I ain't
Everyone
no
knows you're,
joke.
like a real hardcore rap
Oh, yeah,
guy.
Ain't No Joke is, of course, one of the most legendary rap songs of all time from Eric B. and Rakim. But listen.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I appreciate.
And good luck with the van life.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, absolutely. It was great talking to you.
Nice talking to you,
You
too.
kicking me off now?
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll talk to someone else, but I appreciate it. I'm glad we connected.
Yeah, well, it was nice talking to you. Have a great day. Take care.
Absolutely, you too. Absolutely. It's interesting that he brings up the rap album that I did with Mike Simpson from the Dust Brothers, DJ Easy Mike, called Prepare for Impact, because basically I'm getting ready to go make another one, and it'll be the first time I've done a rap album since then, and I'm really going to take it seriously. Like I've got the studio. I'm going out to remote locations. I'm only going to stay in certain places. I might settle in the mountain range somewhere or in a desert somewhere, stay there for a few days, make a song, potentially about that location, then move on to the next spot. And I'll have my trusty potcake dog, Charlie, my new friend, at my side. And you guys will be able to call me as well, because that's going to be cool, because I'm going to have the podcast studio with me. And so you'll be able to call me, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So I can't wait to get out on the road. I've been cooped up here in my house for the last 6 months. And enough already. Not going to let this pandemic get me down. Not sitting in my house for a year. You know, I thought this was going to be over by now, so I figured, okay, I can handle 6 months in my house by myself. People have been online like saying, oh, Tom, you're going crazy. No, listen. Oh, Tom, you got to get out and socialize. Listen to me, okay? The thing you don't, here, wait 1 second here. Listen to me. The thing you don't understand, okay, about me, okay? The thing you don't understand, okay, is I have plenty of socializing that I've done in the last 10 years. I've spent the last 10 years doing stand-up comedy every night. I've been in packed comedy clubs all over the world, hanging out with you guys, having beers, having laughs. Many of you have met me. I'm the most social person in the world. Honestly, spending 6 months in my house by myself has been kind of a little bit of a break, okay? Now, unfortunately, we're in a pandemic, and it's horrifying what's going on and all of that. But now it is time for me to get out and socialize a bit more. So I'm going to get out of the house. And, not to socialize because I'm still socially not going anywhere where I'm going to be seeing people. I'm going to be going to some of the most remote places in this country with my new van. And I'm setting up a nice video package that I'll be bringing with me. And I'm going to be creating some great video content for you guys here on the YouTube channel and also here on the podcast. More on that later. Let's take a call. I want specific questions about the van trip, specific questions, and I can answer some. I cannot answer all. Okay? Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Tom. Zach Stewart, long-time listener, first-time caller, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Nice to have you on the air with me, Zach. Indianapolis, Indiana. You have a quick question for me about the future of Webovision. What's happening with the van life trip?
On your van life, where you're most excited to visit? Do you have like a top 3, maybe a top 5? Is it all mapped out, or are you going to kind of, fly by the seat of your pants?
Okay, I'm going to answer this question, and I'm going to answer it in a roundabout way. Is that acceptable? Do you accept that?
Absolutely.
Is that acceptable to you?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to go everywhere, okay, eventually. Where am I going first? I can't say. Am I flying by the seat of my pants? Yes, I am. Do I know where I'm going first? I do not. Will I decide on the day? Yes, I will. Do I have many places in mind that I want to go? Yes, I do. Do I want to go to some of the least populated places in the United States? Yes, I do. Am I going to be putting videos up of these places that I go and taking you on a journey to some of the most beautiful places in this country? Yes, I am. But am I going to be able to tell you exactly where I'm going to be in a specific date? No, because part of the thing is I want to go to very remote locations and be isolated and basically make this rap album and do this podcast.
I love it.
So, but what I'll be doing is I'll be posting my locations, as I go along, and I'm sure I'll encounter some people along the way. And I'm looking forward to meeting a few people, but social distancing, wear your mask, all that, I don't know, just, I don't, if you don't believe in it, that's fine. Out of respect to you, I'm not going to argue, but just for me, like, I'm going to be wearing my mask when I meet people and 6 feet, all that stuff,
Absolutely.
Pandemic style.
Absolutely. And, if you pass through Indiana and you want a studio to jam in 6 feet away, get you some musicians in the background or anything like that, and you're passing through, holler at me.
I like that. What kind of music do you do?
Used to play old pop rock. Used to tour around in a van, so I get the van life. And, that was a long time ago. But still love playing music with my friends. And if you ever pass through, we love to cook meals too. We can cook a hell of a meal on your propane griddle.
I love that. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for the nice offer and the hospitality and the extending the invite. I appreciate that. And at the very least, you'll be able to call me and we'll be able to do just this while I'm on the road, because I'm going to have this contraption here and I'm going to do some calls. So whenever I have cell service, you'll be able to call me and we'll do some podcasts like this as well, okay?
Hey, that's amazing. Thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Kept me a happy man for 20 years.
Thanks, man.
And you changed my life, man. So thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I mean, and likewise, all of you guys. This interaction for me has been a huge part of my life. The last 25 years I've been doing this and interacting with you guys in one format or another. And it's massively, massively important to me. It really has made up essentially my personality and who I am as a person. So thank you very much.
Feel it.
Yeah, I
You're
appreciate.
welcome. Have a good day, man.
All right, you too. Cheers, man. Thanks. See, this is what Webovision's all about, right? This is what Webovision is all about. And look, we're gonna have a good year. Okay, we're gonna get through this damn pandemic, and we're gonna have some fun. I just want everyone to be safe, and I want everybody to stay healthy if you can. And that's all I'm saying. Lots of comments are coming in right now on YouTube. Of course, you're listening here on the Tom Green podcast. I'm also able to read comments when we do this live on YouTube, on youtube.com/Tom Green. So please subscribe over there and come be part of that fun. You can see Charlie the potcake dog. Charlie is having a little sleep right now. Nice little sleep. She's a very nice doggy. I wonder if I can sneak over there and zoom in and get a tight shot of her. What happens usually when I walk over there to get a close-up shot of her, she wakes up and then she gets out of her bed and then she's not in the shot anymore. So, but let's see if I can sneak over there and get a better shot of her. Hold on a second. Okay. Got it. There we go. Hopefully she'll drift off back to sleep like that. See, that's exactly what I knew was going to happen. See? And she gets out, comes over here. She gets out, and now she's not in the shot anymore. I knew that was going to happen. Let me see if I can go adjust the shot again. She'll move every time. She moves every time. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Going outside. All right. Just going to have to go to a wide shot then. That's the thing. I really need camera people around here. When the pandemic's over, I'm going to have camera people here. By the way, I will have Tony Carella will be holding down the fort here at Webovision Studios when I am on the road. So that's going to be good. And he will be here in the studio and living in my house with a small television crew. And they're going to be doing a lot of behind-the-scenes editing and things to help get content up on the channel here as efficiently as possible, because I'm going to try to make some cool films. I've got a little drone that I'm bringing with me, so I'll get some nice aerial shots of this adventure that I'm going on. You can see this cool van that we're building. All this is going to start to be revealed in the next few days. I want to say to you all that I know I haven't been streaming that much and doing that much the last few weeks here on the YouTube channel, and that's because I just am anticipating a massive output of creative energy as soon as I get on this trip. And I have this thing, I have to do it. I've always had to do it. It's called creative think time, okay? And sometimes I just need to pause and just think and come up with new ideas. And then cyclically, when that ends, there's a large output of content, which you're going to see happening pretty soon, probably starting around September 25th. We're going to have a large output of content here on the YouTube channel and on the Tom Green podcast, and somewhere else very exciting that I'm about to announce in the next few days. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Mike.
Who's this? Sorry?
This is Mike. This is White Rain.
White Rain, man. We're getting some great people calling. We got DJ Kerosene today. We got White Rain. We got Inspector Abacus or something like that was the other guy. Getting some real cool people calling in. White Rain. What's up, White Rain?
Not too much. How's it going, Tom Green? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing real good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Detroit.
Nice. Now, why do they call you White Rain up there in the D?
My last name is Rain, so easy inspiration there.
And let me guess, you're white.
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect. Yeah, I figured it out. That's pretty cool. And what do you do up there, White Rain?
Actually, I run a restaurant. It's named Ramsey's.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Ramses, yeah, like the Egyptian pharaoh, or
Yeah,
like
a little bit like that.
the condom brand.
Yeah, this is a little bit off-brand of the Gordon Ramsay's, but
Oh, Gordon
been
Ramses,
around
yeah.
for like
That's a
30
whole
years.
other thing. Yeah. Does Gordon Ramses work there, or?
no, never met him.
Oh,
The guy
okay.
just
But when
a famous
people come
chef.
there, like they kind of think Gordon Ramses is the chef, and then you kind of tell them afterwards, well, it's not really.
Yeah, sometimes, but
Sometimes like that.
it's kind of
Yeah.
more like it's been grandfathered in with me. I've been 5 years this November.
Wait, Gordon Ramsay is your grandfather?
No.
I'm just
I got
messing around.
grandfathered into the
I know.
name.
I know. I'm just goofing around. I'm goofing around with you.
Oh,
I'm just goofing around.
you got me on that one.
What kind of food? What kind of food do you have in the Ramses?
I do a lot of like Mediterranean style breakfast.
Yum.
Any kind of omelet.
Man, I love Mediterranean food. Like hummus.
I don't go that far, but I did it before here. I did a little baba ganoush too.
Yeah,
Little
couscous.
shawarmas.
Couscous.
Not that far. No.
Not that far, huh?
That's
What's Mediterranean
that's a
about
little
it?
more Dearborn.
What's the most Mediterranean thing you can get there? Octopus?
Oof. I wouldn't have octopus on the menu. I would say Mediterranean.
Mm.
I mean, we
Okay.
kind of do the more American style more than anything.
Oh,
but
I
do
see.
a
Like
lot of-
like American Mediterranean.
Yeah, you got it.
Like
Kinda
burgers
just going
and
out of style.
fries and hot dogs and stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that kind of
and,
Mediterranean.
I do
I got it.
good stuff like that.
That sounds really good,
You know.
though. I mean, I love hamburgers, so I've never had a Mediterranean one before, but I can't wait to give it a try up at Ramsey's in Detroit. That's going to be amazing. Here
yeah,
with
you can make
we're
it
here
this
with
way.
Chef White Rain from Ramsey's in Detroit. It's got a great Mediterranean restaurant up there. You got to try their Mediterranean hamburgers and hot dogs. They're incredible. Now, what else is going on? Tell me a little bit about how things are going in Detroit.
Yeah, it's 50% occupancy inside the building, so we've been dealing with that. Had a lot of people getting to carry outs now, and a lot of DoorDash, Grubhub, started those up right before the pandemic started, so that's been a blessing for me. But if I could put a little thing out there, like I also do a little side business too. With,
I bet you do.
Trade Mob Records.
What's that?
Yeah, Trade Mob Records.
Oh, okay. So
And,
the records. Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I got a little thing for myself, just starting back up. I'm glad if I could shout it out.
Absolutely. I mean, you already did, but yeah.
Yeah, the Mitten Broadcast. You can find me on all platforms. So.
Well, now
Starting that
where is
back
it?
up
Say
right
it.
now.
Say it again slowly, so everyone gets it. I do really want you to get your shout out. I'm just fucking around a bit here.
Yeah.
What?
Here's the Mitten Broadcast, like how for Michigan, put on for Michigan.
Dot
For
Michigan.
artists, DJs, producers. Yeah.
Say it real slow. I actually seriously didn't hear what you said. It's the phone's cutting out.
Okay. Yeah, it's the Mitten Broadcast, and it's for independent interviews for.
Sorry,
DJs,
I'm losing my
artists,
mind.
producers.
I'm honestly, I did not hear what you said. Could you say it again, honestly?
Yeah, let me try to get a better area. Yes, the Mitten Broadcast.
I
hear that?
can't tell what you're saying. Can you spell it for me?
Yeah, it's the THE
Yeah.
and then Mitten
Mitten.
MIT.
Mitten. Like a wool mitten, like a mitten you wear on your hands to keep your fingers
Yep.
warm in the winter?
Yep, putting on for Michigan. So the Mitten Broadcast.
The mittenbroadcast.com?
Not .com yet. It's just on all social media, all platforms.
The Mitten Broadcast.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud.
The Mitten Broadcast. And do you talk about, like, keeping your fingers warm and stuff?
Actually, that could be part of the topic.
Yeah.
I try to stay with current events, stuff like that. And I'm just trying to start it back up, Tom. Honestly, you'd be my first real interview, if you want to count it that way. But you're interviewing me, I guess.
Yeah, but you talk about keeping your fingers warm?
Well, the only thing that keeps me warm is keeping these fingers moving in the kitchen.
Yeah,
So,
because you know why mittens are so good as opposed to gloves. Do you know that? Do you know the answer to that?
Actually, I don't. That's a little different for me. No.
You should probably know, since you actually run the Mitten Broadcast on all social media, why mittens are better than gloves. Do you want me to tell you why, as a Canadian who grew up wearing mittens as opposed to gloves whenever I could?
Sure, I'll take a little advice from a guy across a little bridge right here.
Yeah, because when I go snowboarding in Canada, we go to Mont Tremblant, okay, which is a heck of a lot colder than going to out west, where they got the mountains out west here. It's a lot almost balmy out here, but a mitten. Okay, of course, a mitten, as we all know, when we look at a mitten, I'm assuming your logo for the Mitten Broadcast is a picture of a mitten. Am I correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. So it's one compartment that contains all four of your fingers, and then a separate compartment for your thumb, so you can grab things, right? That's what separates us as human beings from most animals, as we have a thumb, so we can grab things, right? But you still have your entire four fingers in one compartment, and the warmth from your fingers within that compartment keep your fingers warm, because there's no separation. This finger keeps this finger warm, this finger keeps this finger warm. All the body heat circulates in there in that one large compartment, keeps your hand a lot warmer than if you put on a glove. Now your finger is all in its own isolated compartment. There's no way for any air circulation in there. You freeze in gloves, man. Gloves are not warm at all. Don't wear gloves. If you're going somewhere cold, don't wear gloves. If you're somewhere cold and when you're wearing gloves, you're wearing some nice leather gloves, you don't know what you're talking about. That's just a fashion statement. If it doesn't fit, it must have quit. What are you, OJ? Don't wear gloves. Wear mitts. Mittens.
Keep your
okay?
buddies wet. Keep the mittens.
Yeah.
Give them in the power.
Yeah. Okay, hey.
I have a question.
Okay, yeah.
If I could.
Okay, sure, absolutely.
What are you using to record with over phone calls? I was trying to look into that right now.
What equipment am I using to record our phone calls with right now?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I can't tell you. That's proprietary.
Oh, okay.
That's proprietary. I've been doing podcasting so long, and I'm just kind of tired of seeing all of a sudden all my stuff just goes everyone. So I'm kind of keeping some of it proprietary now.
Totally understood.
I'm doing some advanced shit. I don't want to tell you what's under the table, but I'm telling you, there's some advanced shit under the table. Some shit that you can't see, but you might be able to hear, but only subliminally.
I just really appreciate, I listen to you all the time. I just want to mention that. And
people a lot of times people ask me to do like a walkthrough of all the gear in here and stuff, and it's just like, it's proprietary. It's my own little secret sauce, Allow me to have some secret, okay, White Rain?
Yes, sir. That's right. I can't say everything over the headphones. That's right.
Yeah, I want to have a few secrets. If we're ever private, if I ever run into you in Detroit and we're sitting there having a nice, delicious meal over there at Ramsey's in Detroit, you tell me what your secret sauce is, and I'll tell you what my secret sauce is, okay?
Oh, yeah, we can swatch the secret sauces real quick.
Yeah, I mean, within reason. I don't really want to know the full meaning of White Rain. But regardless, I appreciate you calling. Thank you, my friend. Great to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you.
And you're the best. All the best to you. Okay, White Rain.
All right, thanks, Tom.
White Rain from the absolutely. White Rain from the D. White Rain from the D. What could that possibly mean? Okay. I'm having fun. Oh, okay. There's Charlie's back in the room. Let me see if I can get the camera on her again. Come on. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Let's see if I can get the camera on you. You just stay there. Yeah, you stay there. There you go. Sit, 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 sit. All right. All right. I'm my own camera guy. That's all it is. I'm my own camera guy. That is Charlie. Charlie is a potcake dog, and Charlie is doing great. I love Charlie. Here, let me bring Charlie over here for a minute, just so you can see how much I love Charlie. Okay? 1 second. Let me get Charlie. 1 second. 1 second. Hi, Charlie. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come on. Now, Charlie is a very sweet doggy. Charlie is very sweet. She is a very sweet little doggy, and she's very calm when she wants to be. Don't eat that. And she likes eating microphones, but she's very calm and very sweet. But she also has a lot of hyperactive moments. She gets very hyper, but she's a very good girl, and we are bonding nicely. Yeah, baby. Yeah. She's about 18 weeks, right? 18, 19 weeks now, maybe. I've had her for maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, she was born in the Bahamas. Okay, let me just let go of you there. She was born in the Bahamas, and she's a rescue. She was rescued by a great rescue company named Thrive in San Diego, and they brought her from the Bahamas. Don't eat that microphone. Don't eat the microphone. They brought her from the Bahamas to San Diego, and then she made her way to me. Yeah, stay here. We're on the we're on the air. We're on the air. You want to get down? You want to get down? Okay. But she's doing real good, and we're doing good. And honestly, she came along in my life right at the right time, because I had dogs for many years, as you may know. Annie and Steve. Come on up here. Come hang out up here, because there's a shot you don't know about. There's a camera shot up here, okay? So, hang out up here. But, so, Annie and Steve, yeah, big yawn. Annie and Steve passed away about 3 years ago. And I've been touring a lot, but now in the future, when I start doing stand-up again, we'll have the van, and I'm going to be going to my shows in the van, and Charlie will be coming with me. Maybe you can come up on stage with me, Charlie. Maybe that'll be fun. Maybe you can come up on stage with me, and we'll have fun like that. Won't that be fun? Yeah. And she's really good. She's actually very relaxed at times, but she gets very hyper at times. There's been some of this on Instagram. There's been some shots of her just going crazy hyper, running around on the couch and stuff. But it's an interesting time to get to bond with a dog, because we're spending all of our time together. She's sleeping in bed with me, right? You're sleeping at the foot of my bed, and that's good. And we have little morning hugs, right? I'm like your mommy, basically. I'm your daddy and your mommy at the same time. And you're my baby. You're my little baby, right? And yeah, and I'm you're my little baby girl. And we're gonna have a nice life together, right? And we're gonna go to some of the coolest places in America, and we're gonna go hiking. We're gonna go hiking in the mountains, and we're gonna go hiking in the deserts, and we're gonna have a nice time together, right? And we're gonna go fishing, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so much fun, right? Right, Charlie? You're about to go on an adventure that you wouldn't even believe. You think that things have been exciting the last few weeks, right? Wait till you see how exciting it's about to get. And I've got all sorts of things that I'm bringing to make sure that Charlie is safe. I've got a great seat belt for Charlie. I've got a great booster seat so you can sit up front with me. You sit up front and you'll have a nice seat belt that you'll be all harnessed in, and you're going to be able to. That's why she's on the leash here in the house, by the way. She's, the yard is fenced here, but I have her on a leash here because I'm training her to get ready to be on the road, where I want her to be comfortable on this leash. It's a long leash, so when we're at the campsite, she'll be able to kind of chill out on her own, and I'm not going to have to totally watch her like a hawk. She'll be able to go explore and do her thing, and I'll make my hip-hop beats, and she can chill out. Got her own tent as well, so she'll be able to chill out in the tent, and it's going to be great. So it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have so much fun. And I've got actually a nice little, this you can see on her collar, it says Go Whistle. I know you probably can't see that, but it says Go Whistle. I got her a thing called a Whistle Go Explorer, which is a device that's going to clip right onto her collar, right here actually. You can see this flat thing. There's going to be essentially a tracking device that's going to be on there. So if she were to manage to escape, which won't happen, but if she were to manage to escape, we would have her. Let's get a nice shot here. Let's get a nice shot. Let's show everybody the nice kinds of shots that we can do on Webovision here. Okay, watch this. Okay, right. See here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh no. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. We'll just do this. Yeah, there we go. There we are. There we go. Get a nice shot. There we go. We'll zoom out a little bit. There we go. There's a nice shot of Charlie. Charlie Camp. She's a very pretty girl, and I'm happy. There. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. So, anyways, this is Charlie, and we're having fun. Yawning. You're yawning. You're yawning. Yeah. Right, baby? Right? Right. Yeah. So, we're going to have a great trip. I'm very excited about it. And she's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Gavin Reed, an actual member, saying boring. Wow, is this going to be the first time I block a member? That'll be cool. I love that. You'll probably get your money back if I do that. Gavin Reed. Okay, I'll be blocking you later. First time I've blocked a member. That's pretty cool. Because he said boring. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here, Charlie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just chill out there for a bit. I'm going to put you away because apparently you're boring to Gavin Reed. So, no problem. We can block a member. Oh, yeah. That'll be fun. I like that idea. That is wild stuff. That is wild and wacky stuff. Oh, you're not boring, dude. Okay. You just said you're not boring, dude. Gavin Reed just said that. Okay, but you said boring because I showed you my dog, and now you're saying I'm not boring? Oh, your dog was bored. I see. So you're saying the dog was bored. I'm glad we clarified that because we were in like touch and go there for a second, Gavin Reed. We were like, our relationship was on the rocks because of a misunderstanding. You were speaking as if the dog yawned. The dog yawned. I'm reading the comments right now. To the people listening to the podcast, Gavin Reed's explaining. I'm sorry, Gavin Reed. I'm sorry. Okay, you're fine, Gavin Reed. We're all good. We're all good. No, elegant toilet. Lay off, Gavin. He didn't mean that. What he meant was the dog was bored, which I admit the dog probably was bored. You could understand how a dog might not necessarily instinctively care about all of this, the cameras, the lights, right? They're not really, raised to give a damn about social media. Although she does have a few followers now on Instagram. You can follow her at Charlie the Pot Cake Dog. Okay, all good with me and Gavin. No problem. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Let's take a call here. It's a fun world, isn't it? It's weird. There's a lot of drama and excitement around here. You never know what's going to happen next. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, it's Nick from Fort Worth.
Nick from Fort Worth, absolutely. What are you up to, Nick? What's going on with you, my friend?
Nothing, man. Driving to work.
Nice.
I tell you, bro, it ain't as easy to get as hold as it was back in the day, man.
Yeah.
I used to call you the first time I get through. I was 12, 13 years old talking to celebrities, Norm Macdonald. It was awesome, man.
You used to call into Webovision back in the day, back when we were on the early days of the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's interesting now because everybody can watch now. I mean, back then you almost had to be a computer engineer just to figure out how to watch the stream, right? You must be pretty good with computers.
Yeah, those were the days, man.
Yeah, those were the days. Okay, good. Well, so you're driving right now. You're in your car. You're driving down the highway. You're in Fort Worth, Texas. Everything's good?
Yeah, just driving to work, man. It's great to talk to you again. Saw you in Dallas back when I was 20.
Now,
That was the shit.
you saw me in Dallas a few years ago. Well, how many years ago was that? Like 5, 6, 7 years ago?
Yeah, about 8 years ago.
8 years ago, yeah. At the Addison Improv, right?
An improv.
Great club. I love it. I love being out there in Dallas. Yeah, no, well, listen, how old, you said, how old were you when you used to call into Webovision? How old would you have been then?
I think I was about 14.
14. And how old are you now then?
28.
28. Damn. So like basically like we grew up together basically.
Yeah, I started watching the show with my mom when I was 6. And then Webovision and then the comedy shows and then now back on YouTube and Instagram and podcasts and everything.
Isn't that amazing? We're basically just growing old together, you and I. Nick?
Yeah.
Hey, Nick. You and I, we're basically just growing old together, especially me.
Yeah. And I wouldn't rather grow old than anybody than you, Tom.
No, I appreciate that, Nick. I appreciate it. I mean, it's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a great ride, man. And
Good.
I'm excited for the future and the van trip and everything.
Yeah. We're on to the next chapter now.
Yeah.
On to the next chapter. Well, I appreciate you calling, Nick. I'll talk to you soon, okay, my friend? Let's not make it another 14 years.
Hell yeah. 14 more.
Yeah, absolutely. Be safe.
Have a good day, Tom.
You too. Cheers. Isn't that nice? So many nice people that I've gotten to meet over the years. Let me just adjust some things here. Oh, getting better. See, I want this to be more of a medium shot. Yeah, And then we'll have the wide shot over there. We'll make this sort of a medium shot. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, there we go. So that'll be the medium shot, and then this will be this shot, and then that'll be good, and then this will be this shot. Let me just get this shot set up. 1 second. I want this to be perfect. So 1 second here. Okay. Stay there, Charlie. Stay there. Stay in your shot. Good girl. Good girl. Stay there. Stay there. Boom. There you go. You stay. You stay. Good girl. Now we got a good Charlie shot. Everything's going good. This is just going perfectly now. All right. This is great. We got a nice tight shot. We got a medium shot. We got a Charlie shot. Things are going great. This is some. Oh, and of course she gets up and walks out of the shot, just like clockwork. Yeah, like clockwork. She walks out of the shot. Okay. You win some, you lose some. You can give me a call here right now at 510-925-1565. Oh, she's sitting again. Maybe I should try to get the shot again. 1 second. 1 second. Can you just stay in one place for me, baby? You just stay in one place for me. Stay in one place for me. Good. Lie down in your bed. Get in your bed. Get in your bed. Go inside. Lie down. Get in there. Go in there. Lie down. Good girl. Lie down in there. No? Wanna lie down in there? No? Okay. Alright. Alright, you just hang out there. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna have to go wide on it. That's all. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'll just do this. There you go. There you go. That'll be fine. Anyways, gang, listen. I really am excited about the future of all this. I really am. It's going to be cool. We are going to have some fun this year, for sure. And I want to thank everybody in the comments on YouTube. I want to thank everybody who's been following on social media, Instagram at Tom Green, Twitter at Tom Green Live, here on YouTube, youtube.com/Tom Green, everyone who's subscribed to the Tom Green podcast, and everybody who's going to subscribe and listen to something new that I'm about to announce with an amazing new partner who's going to help bring Webovision back to the next level, okay? We've got some really exciting news coming down the pike that I've been getting ready for. So let's take a quick call and see who we got here. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello? No? Okay, let's try another one. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, how are you? Who's this?
I'm Joe DeVito. I'm from Maryland.
Joe DeVito. Very cool. Any relation to Danny DeVito?
I think so. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. He was great on Taxi and Man on the Moon. And,
I know, right?
Philadelphia.
Hey, I had a question for you,
Countless
actually.
other amazing.
I loved your work in Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, we don't have to talk.
And,
We don't have to talk about Danny DeVito anymore if you don't want to.
I love your work in Trailer Park Boys.
Okay.
And I was just wondering, how do you feel about Eric Andre stealing your style from the early Webovision
I love
series?
Eric Andre. I love Eric Andre. He's great. Eric is a friend of mine. We talk on the phone. He has told me on multiple occasions how inspired he was by the Tom Green Show. He's said it publicly in his recent article in the New York Times when he was talking about his stand-up special. I think he's fantastic. I think he's doing a lot of stuff that's completely different than what I was doing. I mean, like at a certain point, like I was inspired by Candid Camera and David Letterman and Saturday Night Live and so many things. So, you just you can't sit there and get all worked up because somebody's going out and doing a bit that's similar to something that you've done in the past. I mean, there have been examples over the years of people doing exact bits that I've done, and it kind of bothered me a little bit, I'll tell you that much. And I've publicly said that a few times, but I try to keep myself from going crazy by not really going on and on about it. But I don't really think Eric Andre is one of those examples because he's got such a unique style of his own that's a lot different than what the Tom Green Show was. So, but I love the guy, and I love that there's people out there keeping up the good fight, going out there and trying to be just revolutionaries and changing up the game and not getting too caught up in the mundane, day-to-day repetitiveness of mainstream show business. We need people like Eric Andre. So that's my answer. What else is going on? You have anything else going on you want to talk about, or?
Well, actually, I just finished watching the Trailer Park Boys movie that you were featured in.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you identify with any of the Trailer Park Boys characters, which one would be your favorite, I guess?
I don't like to pick favorites because they're all friends of mine, and I wouldn't want to pick favorites, but I just love the Trailer Park Boys and what they've done. They've got an incredible SwearNet. You should go check that out. They've got an incredible internet channel, and they have a lot of crazy, cool vibes going on, and they've been one of the great independent Canadian comedy success stories of our generation. And I always want to say big shout out to the Trailer Park Boys. Cool, man. Thanks for trying to stir up some gossip here today, huh? You're trying to like drive out, which one's your favorite with the Trailer Park Boys? What, you got a problem with Eric Andre? What are you, like Mr. Instigator or something? I think I'm going to call you I'm going to call you Mr. Instigator. That's your nickname, okay? All right.
All 2020.
Thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Love you so much.
I love you too.
Me.
Mr. Instigator.
Right.
Thanks for calling. Thank you. No, everybody is, he just brought up some of my favorite and most hilarious friends in the world. Hello, you're on the air. What's going on? Where are you calling from? Who are you? And what's your name? And where are you calling from? And what's your name?
Oh, it's Brad calling from Ottawa. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, Brad, how you doing there, bud, huh? Calling from Ottawa there, eh? I hear that Ottawa Valley accent there, bud, Oh my gosh, bud. What part of Ottawa are you calling from there, bud, huh?
I'm in the South Keys. Actually, I'm from Toronto.
Oh, you're from Toronto there, eh? Well, I hear that you've picked up that Ottawa Valley accent pretty quickly there, pal.
Yeah, eh?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
buddy
sitting on
boy.
the Chesterfield right now.
What's that?
I said I'm sitting on the Chesterfield right now.
You're on the Chesterfield, eh? Oh, that sounds pretty good. Well, listen, I appreciate it. I miss Ottawa. I love Ottawa. I will be spending time in Ottawa, at some point, possibly in 2021. I love Ottawa, and I miss Ottawa, and I might even spend some of my winter in Ottawa this year. I haven't spent a winter in Ottawa in a long time. Who knows where my van's going to end up? But I can tell you one thing: I love Ottawa.
This is my first winter, and I'm gonna find it out. I'm from Toronto. It doesn't stay the same there,
Yeah, but I mean, from a perspective of an American perspective, you're splitting hairs here. I mean, a Toronto winter and Ottawa winter, I mean, it's a few degrees different, but it's still a Canadian winter. I get it. You got the warm breeze from Lake Ontario coming in off the lake there, eh? Up there in Toronto. It's a little bit south of us up there in Ottawa there, eh? But you'll get through it there, bud.
Bought a house there.
You'll get through it. Wear your mittens and your cougar boots, and you'll be fine.
What kind of stack is that you got there in the back?
Oh, it's a Marshall. It's a Marshall stack. It's quite old. It might not actually be working right now. I got to get it in for repair. But it's a Marshall stack. MTV actually gave that to me as a gift when I was on MTV. I'd been on the show for. Oh, there's Charlie, and that's a good shot with Charlie right now. Got a good Charlie shot. No, don't eat the cord. Don't eat the cord. She's about to eat an electrical wire, and we're gonna witness tragedy here on the show today.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
You can get a little sensor that you put on his collar, and the camera will follow it.
No, don't eat the cord. No, 1 second. Gonna have to Charlie-proof this place. 1 second. No, can't eat that. You're looking for your ball? Is that what you're looking for? Here. Is that what you're looking for? Eat that. Yeah. No eating the cord. That's not good. You don't want to eat an electrical cable on Webovision Live because that's just not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun for anybody. Yeah.
This is bad news. Hey, I made an art project in grade 9, and it was tiger zebra replicated.
Oh wow!
I got a D.
Wow, that's cool. So again, to our American listeners and viewers, grade 9 is what you would refer to as the 9th grade. We say grade 9. And you did a replica tiger zebra, which was the...
I did everything.
That was the painting that I put in the National Art Gallery of Canada.
One of the best episodes.
Yeah, well, that's great. And how did you do on your assignment with tiger zebra?
She gave me a D. She said she didn't get it.
She didn't get it. Okay. Well, you know what? The thing is, this is the kind of stuff that prepares you for life, right? Like you need
what?
you need your teacher to give you a D and not get something that is totally awesome. Because then you're now prepared for the fact that in the real world, you're always going to be confronted by authority figures that are fucking idiots.
You know what? I dropped out of high school. I built jets for a living. So
There you
the dream
go.
happened.
That's amazing. What kind of hot tub jets are you building now?
No, these are real jets.
Wow. Really? Okay. What kind of jets are you building?
right.
The Avro Aero? I didn't know Canada was back in the jet game.
That is one of the coolest jets we ever built.
Damn right.
It got squashed.
Damn right. Yeah. What are you building?
We could build it now and it would still compete.
What kind of jets are Canadians building right now?
I actually can't talk about
Oh my God, it's proprietary, huh?
I'm not even allowed to speak.
I don't want to talk about my mic chain, and you don't want to talk about the NATO contract that you've got to build, jet parts for the F-45 or whatever the hell it is.
I shall never say.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know we built jets in Ottawa.
They build a lot of different jets in Canada, actually. Commercial jets.
It's funny, some guy named Weird Flex in the comments just said, Canadian jets, that's gnarly. Why don't you tell him a little bit about the Avro Aero and how ahead of the time, how ahead of its time it was. Canadians are always ahead of our time, right?
So about 50
And the Americans
years ago,
made us stop building it and shut us down and stole all the technology, huh?
They didn't just make it. They shit themselves and said, we need to squash this now.
Okay, say that again. Tell the Americans about the Avro Aero and everybody look it up. Tell them right now, from a jet guy to everyone else there, eh?
About 50 years, I think it was 50 years ago, they built a jet that's comparable to the F-35 right today. It's, actually it's an interceptor jet, so it's one of the fastest interceptor jets built, and it could compete with any jet built today. And the government squashed it.
And why did the government of Canada squash it? Pressure from America?
I can't say, but most likely, if
was it Diefenbaker? Was it Diefenbaker
was
it Diefenbaker? Was he the one that squashed it?
possibly,
I think it might have been Diefenbaker. Yeah.
It's a sad story.
It is sad. Yeah,
I mean,
well.
Hey, it just goes to show what happens when good things happen. Sometimes people aren't happy and they say no.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
it.
I know the feeling in my own little world. Sometimes you're just
Yeah,
a
man,
little too far ahead of the curve, and it makes people uncomfortable.
Conan knows the
Whether you're
feeling,
building hypersonic jets or putting poo on a microphone, you never know what feathers you're going to ruffle.
Someone will stop you.
Yeah.
Someone will try.
Well, thanks for calling, my friend.
Awesome, man. No, I can't believe I got through.
I can't believe it either, and it's good to talk to you.
Yeah.
Could you
you gonna
explain?
come
But
down?
just before I let you go, could you explain how a jet engine works?
I don't deal with engines. I'm a structures man. Engines, and when you build airplanes, usually that stuff doesn't get done in the same place.
Okay, so
Some places maybe. But
okay. So can you explain? You said you build you said you build jets, right? So what do you build on the jets, and can you explain the part that you do?
Right? No, I can't. I'm not allowed.
Oh, you're not allowed. Okay. All right.
No.
So really,
But I
you're a Zamboni driver at Earl Armstrong Arena. Is that what I'm getting here?
I wish. I absolutely wish.
All right.
That is a title that only one man gets.
Okay. You're the jet guy that can't say how jets are made because you don't know, because you're a structures guy.
No, I can
Okay.
I can say how jets are made.
Okay,
I mean,
say it right now. Say it right now,
Yeah,
because I think people are starting to. I think people are starting to think that you're a Zamboni driver at Earl Armstrong Arena. So how is a jet made?
I mean, it's a lot of rivets, a lot of aluminum, and a lot of hard work.
Okay, sounds like you're making that up. I don't think you make jets.
Absolutely do.
Okay, how are they made?
You take metal, you form it, you heat treat it, you make it the right shape, you drill your holes, you check 5 times.
Well, I know
and then
there's
you rivet it.
I know there's holes in it, and I know it's made out of metal. But I mean, like I'm talking about, like how does a jet engine work compared to an engine with a propeller? What's the difference?
Well, Okay, so a jet engine takes very high compressed gases and then shoots it out the back. There's probably like 20 different sets of fan blades, all titanium in a certain alignment, and they spin really fast. And
what kind of fuel does it take?
It's the magic of press.
What kind of fuel?
Jet fuel.
Jet fuel. And what does jet fuel consist of?
That I don't know.
You're a Zamboni driver.
I don't know.
You drive the Zamboni.
deal with-
You drive the Zamboni. You drive the Zamboni at Earl Armstrong Arena. There, eh? And you're calling into my show pretending that you make hypersonic jets. I got it. It's cool. I've had the wool pulled over my eyes a few times there, bud, eh? I get it. I know a Zamboni driver when I talk to one.
No, it's true. It's true. But I build them brand new. We don't fuel them.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was fun talking to you either way. Whoever you are, I enjoyed it. Okay. Thanks very much for calling. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks,
All right.
buddy.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. We'll never know. We'll never know. Well, listen, guys, this has been a lot of fun. I got to say, I appreciate y'all being here. And Charlie, there, finally I got the shot with Charlie. Look at that. That is great. There's a great shot of Charlie. I want to say, everybody, follow along with what's going on around here. Things are about to get real. I actually cannot believe. I just actually had a flood of nerves, of adrenaline and anticipation. Because sometimes I come up with an idea and then it gets in my head and then I start to make the idea, and now many weeks have gone into this idea and it's actually happening and the van's getting built. And go check out Boho, B-O-H-O vans. Google that and look at the vans, and they're making one of those. I bought one. They're making my van right now. I'm getting it in like a week. And then I'm going to be doing some certain adjustments and things to it. And then we're going to be taking off on the road probably around September 25th. I might do a few test trips just to make sure everything's functioning properly with the technology involved. And then Webovision is just on the road. And I got to tell you, the nerves are starting to build. Excitement nerves, not scary nerves, but excitement nerves, because I'm just going to be getting out of the damn house, man. I've been in the house for 6 months. I can't wait. So I appreciate it. I'm going to take you with me. I've got some new cameras. I got some gear that's going to help make this visually and audibly an exciting adventure for all of us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the show today. Thank you to everybody on YouTube for your comments. Thank you to everybody who's listening to the Tom Green Podcast. And please tell your friends on social media to follow and subscribe to youtube.com/Tom Green, to subscribe to the Tom Green Podcast, and to prepare yourselves for a big announcement coming soon about the future of my podcasting life. Stay tuned for that and prepare for van life as well. And Charlie says, thank you. Charlie loves you. I love you. And we'll see you soon on the road. And thank you to everybody who subscribes at YouTube and is a member as well at YouTube. You are helping keep Webovision alive. Without subscribers, without members, without activity, without energy, without positivity, without things happening around here, I can't continue to do this. So knowing that you're here is encouraging, and it's helping me, dig deep and find the energy to think and try to create new things that will be fun for all of us to do together. So, I love you all. Have a great night, and the audio from this will be posted on the Tom Green Podcast later. So I want you to go check out the audio. If you're a YouTuber and you haven't heard the audio yet, go subscribe to that. And I want you to listen. You can listen to this whole thing back. You might get a different perspective on the show when you listen to it. The fact of the matter is on this show I'm speaking to two audiences, and sometimes I'm directing my energy towards the audio-only audience, and sometimes I'm directing it towards the video audience. And sometimes on the audio show, I don't even have video on it. There's content over there that does not even have video, that does not go on the YouTube channel, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when I don't look at the camera and I close my eyes and I just talk into the microphone, that's a podcast specific moment. And sometimes I just like to make sounds that are designed specifically for the audio-only audience. Sounds like this. See, that doesn't work for the video viewing audience. That bit of material doesn't work. But if you were listening in headphones, turn off your camera. Just listen and stop watching. Just listen with your headphones. Turn your headphones up. Listen to this. Stop watching. Like, that's great stuff, okay? That's great stuff. We'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. See you soon.